Orleans, as the city continues to recover from the New Year's attack, Bourbon Street restaurants and bars are coming together to support the families of the victims. How you can participate.
And in relation to that attack, dozens of victims have filed a lawsuit against the city saying this could have all been prevented. We're going to hear from our legal analyst.
And as wildfires rage across California, hundreds of thousands are without power. Conditions are being described as apocalyptic. We'll be covering that all morning.
You're watching Good Morning New Orleans.
Thanks for joining us on Good Morning New Orleans. I'm LBJ.
And I'm Amy Russo. Really, our thoughts and prayers going out to California this morning, dealing with
Los Angeles area.
the wildfires, with the winds that are hurricane level strength. I can't even imagine.
And that's part of the reason that the fires continue to spread. So as of last night, about 9 o'clock, it said that there was zero containment on 5 of the fires.
Jeez.
That's an awful lot of danger there, Kerrigan.
Yeah, and they're expecting another one of those big gusts to come through today. So the rare wind situation that they're dealing with right now, it'll pick up and then it'll die down. They expect to pick up one more time this afternoon. So horrifying conditions out there. Locally, it's another cold morning. Forecast first brought to you by New Orleans Roast. Freeze alert issued between now and 9 a.m. as some locations on our map are still below that freezing mark. To start things off here on this Thursday, we have a temperature of 29 over in Hammond, for instance. Bogalusa also at 29 degrees, 38 here in New Orleans. So not as cool as areas along the North Shore, but still pretty cool. We will not be falling below freezing as we head into the nighttime hours tonight, and that is because of that Gulf low that's been riding the coastline from Texas to Louisiana, bringing us some cloud cover as early as lunchtime today, and then rainfall for tonight with heavy rain arriving on Friday. So heavy, in fact, that we do have the potential for flash flooding occurring in the city. We'll be breaking this down in further detail coming up in my full forecast. Now let's touch on traffic conditions today. I-10 westbound Oak Harbor to US 11, 27 minutes for your drive. I-10 eastbound Causeway Chaptoolis, 8 minutes for your drive in. Not bad at all. And I-10 westbound 510 to Claiborne, 11 minutes over in Chantilly. Things are moving just fine there. Southbound Causeway North Shore to South Shore, 23 minutes for your drive. For tomorrow's commute, I said this earlier, start planning on adding in extra time because of the hazardous weather that is expected.
Thanks so much, Kerrigan. Well, if you're looking for a way to help the victims of the New Year's terror attack, you can do so with just a simple order.
Yeah, more than a dozen restaurants and bars in the French Quarter participating in the promo set Fleur de Coeur from January 13th to January 19th. Some will highlight a single dish or drink with all proceeds of that item going to families, and other locations will donate 10% of.
And coming up, we'll be talking about the rainfall that's on the way tonight and into tomorrow, also touching base with the devastating California wildfires.
You're watching Good Morning New Orleans.
Coming up this half hour, New Orleans City Council is trying to figure out how to prevent a future attack. But the latest meeting left more questions than answers.
And in California, wildfires continue to spread along its southern region due to hurricane force winds. How state and national leaders are responding to that crisis.
And we are praying for California this morning.
We are.
Thanks for waking up with us on Good Morning New Orleans here in Louisiana, though. I'm Amy Russo.
And I'm LBJ. And yes, we're praying for our friends and family and folks we're hearing from. I have some cousins that live in the Los Angeles area. As of yesterday, they said that the fire wasn't close to them, but they could smell it.
Really?
They could smell it.
You can probably smell it for miles on miles.
I'm sure you can smell it throughout LA County as well.
And that fire that was spreading very fast. So definitely want to check in with them again this morning. And if you have any family at home, definitely family in LA, want to check on them as well.
Kerrigan. Yeah, Kerrigan, a little later on this half hour, we want to talk to you about air quality out there.
Okay, yeah,
that's
big problem. Very dangerous to even exist in near the Los Angeles area this morning. So we'll be getting to more details about that coming up. But locally, our forecast a bit complex over the next couple of days. Forecast first brought to you
news, weather, and traffic. Kerrigan.
And we'll see that rainfall moving in tonight and into tomorrow morning. The heaviest of it coming down tomorrow morning during your drive to work, school. The early morning hours, we'll see several inches of rainfall before lunchtime. After lunch, skies do begin to clear up. In terms of the rain, that cloud cover, though, sticking around all throughout the day. Saturday, windy on the backside, and we'll see some sunshine for Saturday afternoon after a little bit of cloud cover lingering in the morning time. Temperatures will be cooler by then, though, 49 degrees, and temperatures drop to near that freezing mark for the night following. Now let's check in on the roadways here today. Looking at our traffic conditions out along the causeway, northbound North Shore to South Shore, 24 minutes for your drive in. Traveling on the I-10 westbound 510 to Claiborne, high rise, seeing a slight delay there, but you're still at 15 minutes for your drive in. And I-10 eastbound causeway to Chapatulas, 9 minutes for your drive.
All right, thanks so much, Kerrigan. Coming up on GMA, the latest on the wildfires and fighting them.
If you have any loved ones over in California, definitely make sure to check on them
Yes,
today.
for sure.
All right, we'll see you guys back here at 11.